And we're here at part 2 of the game. I'm in match with Smoking Kills. I'm up top. You can see Derek K. I don't know why it's upside down like this. It's really weird. Should be me on the bottom. But what happened was I recorded the video live and it all went well, but the video was too long for me to update onto YouTube, so I had to delete that video and do 2 separate parts for this video. And I really wanted to show you this match just because it shows you how fast the deck is, especially if you're playing a deck that requires some time to build up and work. So I'm just going to go ahead and play the clip here. Remember, I'm on top. Smoking Kills is on the bottom here, and I'll just try to give you a walkthrough with what's going on. So I won the roll. Whoop, way too fast. I won the roll, and I keep my hand of Sun Petal Grove, Forest, 3 pump spells, an Emergent Scathe, and a creature. This is one of the best hands ever. The only hand that could be better is if this was a Glistener Elf. That would make this hand much better. But pretty good. I've got the protection. I play first. Sun Petal Grove comes into play tap because I know turn 1 plays. He's going to drop this Misty Rainforest. There was some confusion here. I couldn't figure out how to get him to take his turn, so I told him on there. He draws his card. So I actually didn't get to see some of his deck, but it's an Eldrazi ramp deck. You can see here his Eldrazi temples. So he plays a Misty Rainforest, passes his turn, goes to me. I untap, and I draw a Forest, which is what I needed to win this game and lock it down. So turn 2, I'm going to play my Necropede here. So this is my first time playing on the program, so I'm a little choppy at it. Main phase, tap, play Necropede, end the turn. Oh, I thought he was going to counter it here. Turns out he was just doing it at the end of his turn. To find a Temple Garden, which I thought I was going to get pathed, but turns out I was wrong. I did not get pathed. So he takes his turn, untaps. Let's see, I think he draws a Farseek here. No, it's excuse me, an Explorer. So he explores, he plays another Eldrazi Temple. I think I'm going to be blown out of the water with a turn 3 Ulamog. A Wormcoil Engine. Huh. Didn't see that guy, and I'm sure glad I didn't. He wouldn't get the chance to get the 6 mana. I don't think so. He untaps. Or I untap, sorry. Keep draw. I forgot what I draw. Another Vines of Vastwood. Woohoo! And I play the Forest. Go to combat. I ask him if combat's okay. Go to the attacker step. Declare Necropede as my attacker. Declare blockers. Damage. This is where we have fun. Tap the Forest. Groundspell. He gets +4/+4. I ask him if that's okay. He gets his poison counters out. I don't even think he gets the poison counters down. He says, okay, I go to the next spell, which is Mutagenic Growth, or Vines of Vastwood, sorry. Gives him another +4/+4, so he's at a 9/9 right now. And I pay 2 life to Mutagenic Growth, put him in 11 poison counters on turn 3. He thought that was funny. He laughs at it, so it's a good game. OMFG. I say game 2. Yep. And we go to sideboarding, but sideboarding never happens. I ask him, he doesn't have one. And ready to start game. Okay, so we go to game 2, which I believe that video is right here. Right? Let's find out. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so Smoking Kills goes first. Oh, what a hand. Keeps it. Let's see what I draw. I was shuffling my deck. Ooh, look at that hand. 1 Forest. Hyena Umbra, Emergent Scape, Lost Leonin, 2 Glistener Elves, Groundswell. I keep this hand because, let's face it, I love bad hands and making them work. So he ends his turn with an Overgrown Tomb coming into play tapped. I untap. Draw a Lost Leonin. I'm going, oh man, I'm dead at this point. I just drew another Lost Leonin that I cannot play. I'm going to have to get by on a Glistener Elf and just beating in every turn. Server timed out. I don't know what that's about, but the video is still going, so I'm going to keep watching. So he draws a Ranger's Path, plays a Misty Rainforest, taps sack. Temple Garden, Farseek grabs a Temple Garden. Oh no, OG Tomb. God, I am just misleading you guys. I'm sorry, this is my first video, so. Oy, crazy. Ooh, excuse me. My turn. I untap my forest. I draw a Temple Garden. Check that out. Really, really, really good. Heart of the cards there. So, I go to the combat phase and I beat in for 1. There you go. Combat attack. Boom. That Glistener Elf goes in for 1. Dude gets his poison counters ready. There it is. Sets it to 1. Play the Temple Garden. Shock myself for 2. Which was the right play, by the way. That's what I wanted to do. Get that Lost Leonin instead of just having it come into play tapped. So I could have played it that turn and Groundswelled and then played the Glistener Elf. The play I made was a bit better. I think a little bit more secure. So that again, I could use that Groundswell. Plays a Verdant Catacomb, cracks, fetch. I think now he grabs a Temple Garden. He has to shock himself for 3 there because of the Temple Garden coming into play untapped. He Ranger's Paths, finds 2 forests and play tapped, which I think is the Overgrown Tomb in the 3rd Temple Garden. So I don't know why he's playing a Golgari Rot farm. What are you doing? Those are, if you don't know, the bounce lands that come into play and bounce a land. They come into play tapped, and you have to return a land to your hand. The next turn, it taps for 2 mana. Pretty good stuff. So I draw an Emerged Unscathed. Not what I needed to win. I beat in for 4 after I equip Hyena Umbra to Glistener Elf to protect him, of course. Next turn, make him a bit bigger. Now, I think I got really lucky, because honestly, if I didn't get past this turn, I'll just fast forward here so you can see. Oh, I can't. Server timeout, of course. Anyway, if I didn't get past this turn, I'd be in a much different position here. So I equip the Hyena Umbra to the Glistener Elf. Glistener Elf becomes a 2/2. I swing in for 4, putting in at 5. Alright, 2/2, go to combat, swing in. Good box. I thought I won that turn because So I could have did 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have done. Never mind. I can only do 8 damage. If I drew a land, I don't know. No, I couldn't have won that turn. So I play another Glistener Elf. Move him off to the side and pass the turn. I put lethal on the board. If you can't see that, he has that 5 poison damage. And I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poison damage on the board. He needs to draw land here so he can liberate me, or all his best is probably what he would do. But he draws a Kozilek. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I'd hate to be him right now. And the game times out after this. It just crashes. And well, no, he quits because I have lethal on the board. And I was expecting a Primeval Titan, to be honest. Didn't have one. 2 Golgari Rot Farms. Probably his mistake of not playing them earlier. I would have played them as early as turn 2, turn 3, because a Golgari Rot Farm... He drew an Emrakul. A Golgari Rot Farm... Okay, the video's over. But a Golgari Rot Farm on turn 2 is just as good as the turn 2 Farseek, because on turn 3 he'll have 3 mana, plus he could have played another one, which, while not as good as Ranger's Path, would have put him in a much stronger position. So, just something to think about. Play another one, bounce your other non-bounce land. Now you have 4 mana on turn 3. He could have 5 mana. I think I killed him on turn 4. So, I don't know. Yep. That's the deck. That's how it works. I'm going to try to take more plays, take more games, play more games in just a minute here. So, maybe I'll put some up later tonight. But this is the video. Tell me what you think. Comment, subscribe, and like us on Facebook.